Welcome back and welcome to our final day at Disneyland. Today was a bit of park hopping. We rope dropped Disneyland, then went back for a bit of a break and then popped into California Adventure. Starting the day, of course, with Starbucks.
New territory. Blue drinks.
And this emptiness of the park is why we rope drop. It was a very Star Wars morning and it was lovely.
That's your favourite? Lovely.
So because I've only done a single rider before, this is my first time seeing the actual ride like, which is cool.
See, now you're breaking up. I cannot hear you. What the? Don't you dare! I don't. Oh, unfortunate technical difficulty. Boring conversation anyway. Aha! Another group of flight candidates. Welcome, my friend. Welcome, welcome. What a fine-looking group of flying professionals. You remind me of me, but without the bounty on your heads. Recognize a few of you. You've flown for me before. I can't believe you made it back. It's good you made it back. Good for you.
Long way forward, open the doors on the right side.
Good. Shouldn't you be in flight prep? Recruits, thank you for joining the cause. A covert resistance team led by my friend Finn has infiltrated a First Order Star Destroyer that is now headed to this...
BB-8, what do you got?
There appear to be a number of small craft heading our way. Raise the shields.
We got company, first order TIE fighters. We route. Right to the blue flag, we got a clear path so transport can make the jump.
Now identify yourselves and prepare to be boarded.
This is TR-141. We are a civilian vessel. By whose authority are we being detained?
By the authority of the First Order, Resistance scum. Now bring down your shields and prepare to be boarded.
They'll want the location of our secret base. Tell them nothing. The future of the Resistance is at stake. I have a bad feeling about this. Stand back from those doors.
The ship is now under the control of the First Order. Off the ship. Proceed with termination.
After Rise of the Resistance, I snagged another virtual queue for Haunted Mansion Nightmare Before Christmas holiday overlay.
Mansion was changed. All was soon covered with the motion, deranged, and what to the wondering eyes disappears. These chants the place. The most dark
Three lifelines extending help to those in
nightmarish painting by Gloria and
Then, of course, we had to get some beignets.
Nothing can stop us now. I tell you how. We're gonna make it happen. Let's take a ride and spend a day in the countryside.
The cats are here to stay. We'll get away and have the perfect picnic. We'll sing a song and absolutely nothing will go wrong. Oh, excellent! You're all wanting so beautifully together. Now, let's...
So pretty.
Hello.
This is the offering for the dessert party. Got various cakes. I'm most excited about the crispy treat and also the cheese. And then we got water and we're about to order a drink. But this is our view.
It just takes one.
A dream that's calling out.
Hope lighting up that dark.
A single act of love.
Just imagine all the ways that it could start.
Will you be the one to start?
Start the motion, stand alone, stir the ocean, be the hand that reaches out to the unknown. Sometimes just one drop is all it takes. See the ripples, watch them turn to waves. You never know who it might touch, and soon it might be all of us. Maybe there's a world that you can change. Start maybe there's a world that you can change. Start Grandmother Willow.
Your class was the only reason I went to school at all.
So thank you for following along with our 4 days at Disney and our trip to San Diego that you didn't see. It was really good to be back in Disneyland. We hadn't been in Disneyland since 2019. So 5 years. Yeah, definitely. We did a lot of things that were new to us, which was great, which you'll have seen along the vlog. I'm going to ask you for a top 3.
Oh no.
What were your top 3 favourite things?
I liked in rides, you mean?
The whole trip.
Oh, San Diego Zoo. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Nobody saw San Diego Zoo.
No.
But it was amazing. It's something I've always wanted to do.
Yeah.
I'm on my bucket list. But in terms of rides, I very much liked Monsters Inc., which we actually rode a few times and tried to ride a lot of times that we couldn't get on.
I know, we tried to rope drop it, then we went back to it, then we got in line for it, then it was closed again. Then on our last day there, it was down again and there were no lightning lanes. It was ridiculous.
Yeah. And then I liked Mickey and Minnie's Runaway Railway. That I would have ridden that a few more times if we got the chance. They got so busy in the park. It was such long lines for things. And then of course it still has to be It's a Small World.
Okay.
Although we did have a long wait on one occasion for it, and it's different from the one at Disney World.
Well, because it's the original one.
It's much longer, which is good.
Yeah.
But I still enjoy that a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Definitely. I would say World of Colour.
Oh, well, yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how I could not have mentioned that.
Yeah.
That was just out of this world. It was amazing.
Yeah.
You couldn't have imagined what it was going to be like, could you?
No.
And the whole experience.
Yeah, so doing the dessert party, like, it's just, I think it's so worth the money. I think that it is an expense, and obviously if there was like 4 or 6 of you, it would be more expensive. But for 2 people or 1 person, I think it was just, it was so worth it. And like the cast members there were all great, and just, yeah, I would so do that again in a heartbeat.
Yeah. And then you were sitting there in comfort. There was nobody obscuring your view to anything. And it was lovely. Just sitting there with a little drink and a few nice things to eat.
Yeah,
and just this spectacular show.
That was so good.
It's unimaginable. If you've not seen it, then it's you can't credit what it's going to be like, really.
No. So yeah, so seeing World of Colour. I really enjoyed my Star Wars morning.
Yeah.
Going and doing, you know, we had some photos, and then I did a lightning lane for Millennium Falcon, and that was great to see the queue because I'd only ever done single rider before, and I could like choose what position I wanted, and then going straight on Rise of the Resistance, seeing some stormtroopers. Like, that was, my Star Wars morning was good. And we started that off with a Starbucks as well, and I can say that I had my first pumpkin cream cold brew of the season in Disneyland. That's cool. And then for number 3, I don't know, I like just California Adventure as a whole. It was just cool. Like, there were so many things that we didn't necessarily ride, but it was just like, we enjoyed being there.
Yeah, it was a lovely place to be.
Yeah,
the atmosphere was wonderful.
Yeah, the rides that we did ride were obviously great and fun, but it was just a nice atmosphere. And our afternoon where we sat, and we had I had the breakfast burrito, and we had the mimosa seltzer, and you had a bag of chips, and we were people watching and chilling out, and then went and sat in PhilharMagic, and that was just nice. Just being in California Adventure. I would do Lamplight Lounge again. I wouldn't do Blue Bayou again.
Oh no, definitely
I think
not.
that's overhyped.
I think they oversell it.
I
when you
agree.
look at the video about it, it looks something different from what it is. I was quite shocked by that, really.
Yeah. And sort of thinking about things that were sort of less than, I think that the beignets at Port Orleans French Quarter are way superior to the beignets in the park.
Definitely.
Like, I've heard it said they've started serving them in Disney World now with Tiana's opening and what have you, and I've heard it said that they're disappointing, but I think that the ones in Disneyland are disappointing in comparison.
Yeah, I mean, I had the special one that was lemon filled.
Yeah.
And that was incredibly disappointing because there wasn't really much filling in it, and the outside of it was very chewy. And that was a shame.
Yeah. Whereas the peanut butter cold brew, that was definitely up to scratch. That was very nice.
Yeah.
And then, did you like your Matterhorn cookie from Jolly Holiday?
Oh, that was amazing.
Was it good?
Yes. Yeah, that was really a big eat for a cake.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
Well, I ate it in 2 goes.
Well, I mean, like eating the breakfast chimichanga on the Mark Twain, that was fun.
Yeah.
I would say the breakfast chimichanga wasn't as good as the steak and eggs burrito from the cappuccino cart. I think the breakfast chimichanga is overhyped, whereas the steak and eggs burrito was not. It is underhyped, if anything, because getting that peanut butter cold brew and the steak and eggs burrito, it was well worth it.
I think also I should mention about Haunted Mansion. I was a bit disappointed in the overall effect of the ride. The actual way that they'd done up everything for Christmas was amazing. But the actual ride, I think, was disappointing compared with what it usually is.
Yeah.
Without all the trappings.
So when we were there in 2019, it was closed because they were taking off the holiday overlay. And then when we were there previously for that for my birthday, it was Christmas time, and so it makes sense for it to have the holiday overlay on. And I get that they've done it early for Halloween, but it was, I'm glad that I've recently ridden the traditional Haunted Mansion several times.
Yeah, I was disappointed. I was expecting something different because, I mean, I've read it, I've ridden it several times in its original format, and I've always found it a certain amount of scariness.
Yeah.
But I think that's the scariness is totally taken away by all the Christmassy.
Yeah, but
bits.
the whole ride was supposed to be a balance of scary and funny. And I think that the Nightmare Before Christmas overlay is spectacular, but it's completely something else. It turns it into a Nightmare Before Christmas ride and not the Haunted Mansion.
Yeah.
I don't think it's scary or funny. I think it's just Nightmare Before Christmas.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I will be back with your usual bookish and movie content for you very soon. So if you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, and I will see you with my next one. Thanks for watching.
Bye.